Hey guys, today I'm going to try to be working on the Cobra again today. I'm going to try and replace the Rams of the convertible top. So over the summer I actually got a new top put on the car because the old one was leaking, and I had the new seals put in and everything. The car is actually rainproof again. The quality of the top is actually really nice, and I would manage to drive it for about 5 times while I could put the top down. And on the 5th time, believe it or not, I went to go put the top up and it just only went up about a third of the way, and then it just wouldn't keep on going. It was like struggling and everything. So I took it back to the top guy, and he mentioned that the Rams that are located back over in here were more than likely leaking, and sure enough he pulled out the liner and we could see that there was a lot of oil everywhere. So today I have a set of instructions, and we're going to try to follow the instructions step by step and see if we can get the new Rams put into the car. So here we go. To start your new Mustang convertible top hydraulic cylinder, lower the top. So step number 1 is going to be to put the top down. Now the top will actually go down because gravity is helping it, but it won't go back up. Oh wow. That was a little unexpected. I didn't expect it to drop down that way at the very beginning, at the very end. Really down all the way, but it's down far enough, so obviously my seals are probably completely blown. Here it is. There's just a little push tab. Push it in, and the seat loosens up and comes up. So the tab we're talking about is this one right here on the frame of the car. Actually, you just push it in and that releases this nub on the chair, and it allows the seat to come out. So we're going to go ahead and remove it. Okay, so the next step is to release the 10mm bolts that are at the bottom of the seat back cushion. Alright, so I believe those are, it's that one right there, and obviously the same one on the other side. So let's go ahead and get those out of the car. So it's a 10mm. That is not a 10mm. Alright, so I have a hunch that the 10mm bolts that are holding the seat in are actually hidden behind this bar over here. So I believe that the next step really is going to be to remove this bolt that's hidden over here, with which I need a deep socket 18mm. So back here behind the seat belt I have an 18mm. Alright, that's one, and we'll come over here and we'll do the same thing. And they seem to have some kind of friction all the way down. So there's that bolt. So that should hopefully allow us to, to remove this bar. Now I believe, or not, let me figure this out. Why is it that nothing goes the way you kind of think it should? Some more bolts. Oh. Huh. Well, I guess it loosened up. And according to the instructions, I should be able to just pull it up and out. Should be able to just pull it up and out. The kicker is, on the 2004s you need the 18mm, so I'm guessing on the 2003 or the 2002s, 1s, and 2000s and 99s, you can probably get away with the 10mm as per the instructions. But in the 2004, because it has the federally mandated latch system, you are going to need to use the 18mm to remove the bolts that are securing the latch system to the car. And I believe that 2004 is the only car that actually had that, because it was federally mandated for all cars in 2004. So there we go. We've got all of this in the back here. This should all be now exposed. Alright, so let's continue on. Now that we've removed the seat back, it is telling us that we need to remove the panels. So we're going to go ahead and work on this. Alright, so the next step that they're telling us to do is to remove the seal panel, which I wasn't really planning on doing, but this is pretty easy. Just lift it up. There's nothing to it. Now we need to remove the quarter panels. These panels right here. So for this next step, I'm going to use a trim removal tool, and we're going to get to it. So let's see. So there's a trim piece right here on the edge. Guess getting the top to go down a little bit more might have been helpful in this case. Alright, that's one. And then they say there's these right here. And I guess it's just these two here. That one that's in the middle can stay, because that one's attached to the body. And I think that's it. So this one, they're saying that there's two more. But it's very possible that I took this panel off before and broke those off, so maybe that's what happened here. There we go. So I'm just gonna let this hang like that. And that exposes some sound deadening material. And I guess that's it. I have a feeling that I just have a few trim pieces that I have lost over the years, and that may be the reason why I am not seeing it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side real quick. Again, I got to open the door just a little bit to remove these two clips right here. One and two right there, and that's just the rubber weather sealer that goes right there in the middle and on the door, just right there on the very edge. So there should be one right here, and there is one right there, and one down here. So this side actually is a little bit more complete. I must have removed the other side once before and broken those pieces off. And the last one obviously is the one right here, so let's go ahead and get that one off real quick while we're thinking about it. Now this piece should be able to come off. And I'll try to unlatch it here from the bottom. Should be unlatched right there. And just a little wiggling, and we got her off, along with the sound deadening material. And there we go. Alright, so now that we've removed that, let's take a closer look here. We can see the speaker, and right behind it, right there, that right there is the ram that we are trying to replace. So you can see that goes behind the speaker. So to remove the speakers, we're going to need the 20 Torx. So I got right here 20. I'll just put it in here and unscrew. And we also have to remove the speaker cables. On that one you just pull the tab up and down, and then on this one I imagine it's the same thing, just push the tab and that comes right off. Oh look, and there's another Torx right here. There we go. That's the other screw. And I'm keeping all the screws together in this magnetic tub right here. So hopefully I don't. In that tub right there, so hopefully I don't lose anything in this whole process. And we've got one more screw right over here on the door sill. And that one, actually, that one comes up a little bit at an angle. Interesting. Alright. And now, the speaker should come right out. And we have full access of the whole cylinder from top to bottom. Alright, putting you back on the tripod. The next step, after you remove the speakers, according to the instruction, is to raise the top back up. I know this top isn't going to go up on its own, not without assistance, so I'm going to try to pull it and see if I can get it to go up, but I might have to wait until my wife comes home or somebody in order to help me out with this particular step. But here we go, let's give it a try. That seems to be as far as it wants to go naturally. think I might be able to do it with this stick. But does it? I imagine that's as far as we probably really need to go. The next step, according to the instructions, is to take the Torx 20, and now it's all dark in here, I can't see anything. Alright, so it's to take the Torx 20 and to remove this bolt right here. It's the one that comes right out from the headliner and it attaches right there. So we're going to go ahead and take the Torx and we're going to remove this one. If I can get it on it one-handed. And we're going to do the same for the other side. This one I think will actually stay in there if I just undo it just a little bit. It looks like it goes through the material quite nicely. Alright, so that's undone. And I'll do the other side now.